Hi, welcome to another episode of Super Sisters. Today, we are going to be playing with a really fun thing, magnetic tiles. Have you guys ever played with these before? I hear some yeses. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and learn how to build some things like castles and rockets and where to start when you're playing with these. Let's go ahead and start building. But I see all these tiles. I don't know where to start or really what to do. Can you help me?
Of course, sis. Let's start by making a big castle. Ooh. But we need to first start by making the bottom of the castle or the base. So to do that, the first magnetic tiles we use are the ones that are shaped like a square. How many sides does a square have? Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. These squares will be the bottom or the base of the castle. Come build along.
All right. So I'm gonna start with the base, but what do I do next?
Okay, so next we're gonna create a box. Okay. So you're gonna take one square, put it, and then-
Oh, I connect it, look at that, it connects. These are magnets, very cool.
You're right, they're magnets, which means that they have poles inside of them, or little mini magnets that help attract them together.
Cool.
And that's why they're sticking together.
Wow, look at that.
So go ahead and put the squares all around.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that's the base.
One more.
4, perfect.
Yep. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, you know what would be really fun?
Yeah, what's up?
Is if we created a bridge while we're doing this for our castle.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and put a top on top. I love that. So this is kind of interesting. So the base holds up these two tiles here. It's almost like it has a lot of structure and integrity. It's really strong. Now that we have part of the castle ready, 1 and 2, we're gonna build a bridge. How do you do that? Well, we're gonna take these triangles, these long triangles, and a triangle has 3 sides. Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna connect the square with the triangle. And here we go, 1 and 2. We already have that part done. We're gonna do the other side. Go ahead, sis.
All right, so we're gonna take our triangle and we're just gonna connect it right there.
Perfect. Same to the other side. And last but not least, connect the two together.
Wow, you just made a bridge. That looks great.
We just made a bridge. That is really cool. And the last part to make it a real castle is to build the little towers on top.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and build our tower. Now, towers are really interesting. They're taller than they are wide. That's what makes up a tower. Now, what's a famous castle that has many towers?
That's right. I'm sure you all have seen a very famous castle when you watch a Disney movie. In the beginning of the Disney movies, you'll usually see that castle right here. That castle is a real castle in Germany. It's called the Neuschwanstein Castle.
Very interesting, and that castle has many towers, just like our castle. Let's go ahead and put the finishing touches on our castle. Hey sis, you wanna help me out?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Perfect.
Yay.
Nice.
Wow, I can't believe we made this castle. High five.
Great job, sis.
I finally get it now. Many different parts come together and they build a structure. Can you guys say it with me? Structure. That's right. So this castle and buildings when we drive around in our car are just really structures.
Now that my sis went over the word structure, it's important to remember that structures have to have a very strong base, right? The bottom of this tower has to be very strong. If not, it could lean over or fall.
That's right.
Whew. What's an example of a tower that leans? Anyone know?
I do.
Oh, what?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, that's right. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is in Italy, has a foundation that isn't very strong, and that's why it leans over. Hey, sis, what do you call a person who designs and creates buildings or structures in real life?
They're called an architect. Literally, it's the person who gets a piece of paper and a pen and they start drawing out whatever they're building. They could be drawing a house or even a castle. And the person who actually gets the bricks or the tiles and starts making it and gets the construction workers to come there and build the structure is called an engineer or structural engineer.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Now that we've built our very fun castle, what do you feel like building next, sis?
I think I'm ready to blast off to the moon. Let's build a rocket.
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Now, let's build a rocket so that we can blast off to the moon like my sister wants. All right, so to do this, we have to make a structure that's pretty tall up, right?
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna actually build just the way we did last time, but this time build as high as you can.
Now, we're gonna put the top of the rocket together. So to do this, we're gonna take our triangles, and can you help me out, sis? You could take 2 as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. And let's teamwork put them together.
Boom, bada boom, bada boom.
Awesome.
Ta-da! Woo!
Yay!
And then the last part is the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and put the little fins at the bottom. So here is some for you.
Yay!
And you're just gonna go ahead and place them. This is a 90-degree angle. You can just go ahead and put it on like that.
Perfect.
Wow, we made a great rocket. Now it can blast off into space. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Wow.
So cool.
Thank you so much for joining us and building both a castle and a rocket. If you enjoyed building with us and want to learn more things, be sure to subscribe below.